spoke a lot in part 1 about fairness, history. Somebody said 10 years. Man, when you said 10 years, I said, we got to talk. Tory Lanez has been sentenced to 10 years for the 2020 shooting of Meg Thee Stallion for, I believe, menacing with the weapon. There's like a few charges that he got. Do you think the 10 years is an appropriate sentence for the crime committed?
He a Canadian. Give him 10 more.
Shout out to Canada. I love y'all.
You know what's crazy?
Because as an American, if you do crimes in other people's countries, they wind you up. Look what they about to do. They did the Brittany Renner in Russia for a little bit. You came to somebody else's country and you shot an American citizen.
I ain't gonna hold you. You got a point there.
Are you shitting me?
I didn't know. I didn't know he was Canadian.
You didn't know he was Canadian? Yeah, he's Canadian as fuck.
That makes sense.
You can't just walk in my country and start shooting.
That's what, yo. Give me some for that. I fuck with that thought. I fuck with that one. I'll let you eat.
Fuck him. His music not even that fire.
That makes sense.
I'll let you eat that one. Cause how the fuck you gonna come on all in shooting all bitches?
You shitting me? Get a nigga 10 more.
We shoot all bitches, not you.
No, that's gonna be the clip. Okay. And that's gonna be the clip.
We're not clipping that. I'm joking. I'm joking. I
beg. Hey.
A lot of people were thinking like, yo, first of all, they were saying he should get 22 years. People saying he should get 13. I think the max was 22.
Yeah, the max was 22.
It was 22?
Yeah.
The max for this was 13, but I think he was also on parole. Yeah. Or something like that. So
if you on parole, or even if you a certain type of felon, you can't even get into Canada. So again,
real shit.
Yeah.
Run it up.
Canada don't fuck around. If you're a felon, you can't go.
It's raps for you. Ain't no Canada.
He released a statement. He was like, Meg is still my friend. I still love not my friend. I love her. That was my friend. His lawyer
Remy shot her friend and got 7?
She got 8.
She got 8.
Yeah, but
this shit is about balance.
She kind of purposely shot her though. You think Tory purposely shot her?
I don't know nothing about that midget.
All I'm saying is 6 shots went off.
All I'm saying is you foreigner,
we heard,
shot somebody on American soil. Run it up.
Technically,
what's up with the women? What's up with the women that were trying to he should get off? Give him probation.
We just spoke about coon behavior.
What? It's like why is it that women hold their men so much? They're like, oh, you niggas don't understand. Women don't feel supported. Women don't feel supported. And I'm like, there's a lot of women out here that did not want him to go to
the goalpost.
I didn't know what you was doing.
My fault.
I didn't know what you.
When I was typing, I looked up. I'm like,
what is going? Maybe they jerk offs. Maybe they wanted. I didn't know what you was doing. But go ahead.
The goalpost. One thing that I noticed about women is when it comes to them and celebrities, the goalpost is moved every time they like that celebrity. When I
only
said,
women?
Yes, only women. When I said I will no longer, when I went on the internet and I see women say I will never mute or stop listening to R. Kelly, and I sit there and I say, as a man, I'm removed from this situation. As a man, I can never sit down and listen to another R. Kelly.
If I'm my favorite R&B
if I'm in a spot and they playing R. Kelly, I look at the DJ like, what the fuck is you doing, bro?
Yeah, it happened the other day.
I look at you and just be like, in 2023, my nigga?
It was so unnecessary. You
feel me?
Like to do it.
Because sometimes I feel like you did that on purpose. You did that to get some type of reaction.
You just play Aaron Hall.
But when I see women play that and take this side, I'm like, but on the next day would sit there and say we should murder all rapists and murder all pedophiles, and how can niggas look at little girl, you grown ass men looking at these little ass women?
You're missing the point. And the point is, and what we don't understand, especially when we're talking about American and American culture and like this 2023 way of life, idolization is a thing.
Okay.
False idols are a thing. People not going to church and shit like that no more. They gotta look up and believe in somebody, and they are idolizing celebrity. Celebrity becomes important to people that have no substance and no morals and no real foundation of life. They idolize people. So when you're doing that, you're looking, it's like kind of like trying to understand an insane person, because there's no logic behind that. It's like, I grew up on this person, I've looked up to this person, I love this person's music, therefore I know them, therefore I know their character, I know he wouldn't do that. Why? Because you listen to I Believe I Could Fly. You don't know this nigga. You don't know none of these niggas.
My favorite line is, I can separate the music from the person. Excuse fucking me. This man made Tory Lanez makes music about, fun, club shit, yada yada yada. If you tell me that, R. Kelly makes sexual music,
you can't,
and got arrested for pedophilia
several times.
Where do you not see the correlation in where this music is coming from and about?
People, but that's what I'm saying.
You're losing
when you have idolization, people don't care about certain things. Like for me, my favorite artist of all time is Jay-Z. There's not a lot of wrong that Jay-Z can do in my mind, but I do also very much know that is a Sagittarius man, and I know anything that they probably said about him is probably true because they are the devil. So I get that. So what do? I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it either. I understand ignorance is bliss. I get it. But that is like ingrained in us from youth in this country. Like you find somebody that you like for their art or their expression, and you look up to them, and it's just like, oh my God, they're a perfect person. They can do nothing.
There's nothing
wrong.
you can tell me about Kanye.
Do you think that idolization?
What?
There's nothing you can tell me about Kanye.
The nigga that's walking around right now with no shoes on?
What does that have to do?
Slavery was a choice, nigga?
There is nothing you can tell me to make me go against Kanye.
You know what? I respect it. Everybody got their shit. He ain't raped nobody, so the fuck?
Or shoot nobody.
He ain't shoot nobody either.
But
so if you gonna stand somebody, you can stand go ahead. At least he actually had Grammys. He actually had multi-million-dollar records. He actually had songs that have impacted our life. The only thing Tory Lanez has been doing is taking all the songs that we like from the 90s and throwing his little bitch-ass voice on top of it. We already like the song. We like the song because we already like the song.
He got some shit.
We like the song because we already like the song.
You can't listen to Tory no more?
You can do whatever you want to. I never really listened to the man in the first place.
He's not on the R. Kelly scale, right?
Nigga's an abuser.
Nowhere near.
He's an abuser. He's a multiple abuser. Because then Kelsey said that he whooped her ass too.
Wait, he did.
All right, so abuse is abuse.
You got beat by a midget is ridiculous.
Yeah, that do go crazy, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that today.
But I wanna. With this situation, I hate the fact that a black man threw his life away over pussy and a bad temper. Because in the court of law, he was found guilty. Mm-hmm. So when I sit down, when you take the hysteria
I definitely think he shot her.
You do?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because Kelsey and her were fighting. And he just overreact, yo, stop, yo, chill. And he grabs the hammer and he lets it go. Do I think that he meant to shoot? Chelsea, they was fighting.
Kelsey said it.
Kelsey said they was Kelsey said they was tussling. Didn't they say they was tussling for the gun?
No, nobody was reaching for the gun. They said that he shot it in the air or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
He fucking thought he was fucking Cowboy Bob or whatever, and he got stupid looking at some shit from the movies. He did. I don't think he meant to shoot Meg, which is one of my things. Is like he let 6 of them things go from 4 feet away. If he wanted to shoot her,
he would have shot
She'd
her.
be on a shirt right now.
But
he did shoot her.
That's true.
He did shoot her.
I think the bigger part here for me, the shooting in itself, yeah, that's fucked up. I'm gonna name that, stamp that. It's fucked up. The taunting.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Afterwards,
I never saw the taunting.
Because you got away with it, or because
you never saw the taunting.
My
nigga, he's on an order of protection. He got an order of protection. He shows up on stage with the baby when she's right there.
The taunting.
He shows up in a baby outfit on the stage with her. I think she's like walking off, and he comes on the stage in a baby outfit.
Yes. Yes, that happened at what, like Rolling Loud or like one of them things. On top of that, you ain't see the video that he came out with?
No.
When he's literally cutting up a stallion?
No, here's the thing.
Stallion.
Yes, he came out with a music video. There's like a horse in the video, and he like kills the horse and cuts the horse, and he got like the horse's leg. It's like a whole thing.
Nah.
All right, I'll find it.
After the trial. After the trial. Because here's the thing. I haven't been on this. I don't go on blog sites. You feel me? I stopped going on blog sites for about a year now. So, for a little while now, actually. And so, I didn't see a lot of the things that everybody. So, I'm low key.
The song is literally called Cap.
Wow.
Oh, it was like a clap. It was like a clap back to all the shit she was saying, I guess, or some shit like
Bro,
him. It was
this
his
nigga is
dumbass way of
literally
defending
cutting
himself.
up a horse leg in the video.
Nuts.
Tell me he ain't deserved that 10.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts right there.
That's taunting.
Tell me, going on the internet talking shit, tweeting
I said
shit.
that he deserved 8.
Same
But the
shit,
reason I said
8,
that he
10.
deserved 8 is because if you shoot me, how do you get out in 3 years? And you shot me. How do you get out in 5? Like, at that point, I'm counting down the moments when you can come shoot me again. You could just get out in a couple years for shooting me? You just could get out? If that's the case, then fuck the court system. Stay out. Let me handle it.
At the end of it, like I was saying, at the end
You're looking
of
at me bugged out. Like, what, you think 5 is cool for shooting somebody in the leg?
My brother, I'm just listening.
Because I could leak out. I could die from that. You hit an artery, I could die.
Well, they said it was fragments. I don't listen. There's too much stipulations to this shit, and that's why mama fucking. All that matters is when I look at it, when I boiled it down, all it made sense to me was a man pulled out a gun on a woman, and the woman was now shot. That's all it boiled down to me as. Because when you strip away, like I was saying, when you strip away the celebrity and all that other good shit, my nigga. A woman, whether you like Meg or not, whether you like Tory or not, a man shot a fucking woman. In the court of law, he was found guilty for shooting a woman. That's wild. Especially if she's defenseless. She doesn't have anything to shoot you back with.
Not
if y'all
a
just
knife,
not a knife, not nothing. Y'all just arguing.
And she's not even fighting you.
And she's not even
somebody
fighting
else.
And she's arguing. And y'all just arguing, and your first intent was to shoot. That's wild. When you sit down and think about it, that's.
A lot of men
think about what I'm saying right now.
care.
Think about what I'm saying right now. Just think about how wild this is. These two women are fighting. They're trying to break up the fight. They can't break up the fight. He goes and gets a gun and starts shooting at their feet.
You belong in jail anyway because you're obviously stupid. You are a threat to society and yourself.
He was drunk.
And that's not it. You know how I've been drunk and I've done a lot of stupid
you
shit.
Shoot. If I shoot at your feet, my nigga, we ain't got it forever. I shoot at your shit. Boom, 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 boom.
Listen. How liquor affects you and how liquor affects you.
Well, he is
may
like
not be
a
the way
baby.
it affects. He's a fucking. Come on, look at him.
He shouldn't be drinking.
We can say a whole bunch of shit. But at the end of the day, the liquor affected him to the effect that the liquor affect. We've heard wild stories of Meg being aggressive when she's under the alcohol.
Yeah, facts.
We've heard a plethora of
and
stories.
she still ain't shoot nobody.
But she's still an aggressor when she's under the alcohol. Just the level of who's to say if the gun was near her, what the fuck would have happened?
All I'm saying is
that's speculation.
That's speculation. It's speculation. You're right.
All I'm saying is, as a woman first. As a mother, second, fuck them.
I respect it.
I got nothing for. I don't give a fuck how you feel, and if you're a woman and you still support him, fuck you.
Ooh. Damn.
Because
that's a clip.
As a woman,
I just want to know why women why y'all don't understand that shit though.
I don't understand it either.
I don't get it. Like, why do certain women
because they don't believe it? Because everybody doesn't believe the story. I don't.
But she did get hit. The gunshots did go off. And he was convicted of this shit, right? So boom, me personally,
we just said we had a correct justice system.
Meg said that he shot her. That's what she said, right? My thing is, somebody came to court and testified against me and said I shot them. They believed that shit for a year before I went to court that I shot them. I wasn't even there. My nigga, I didn't even want to shoot the nigga. I was not even there. Like, I didn't even have no issue with the nigga. I had an issue with his man. But because you knew I had an issue with your man, you thought it was me that shot you, and you came to court and testified that it was me. You was dead ass. You was telling everybody he shot me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Right? And it wasn't me. I was pleading with people to talk to this nigga. Like I was not even there. So when Meg said that for a long time, I was like, I'm not sure, because I think she actually believes that he did it. But at the end of the day, 6 shots went off while she was fighting this other girl. Who else was it? What is that hard to believe? What is that hard to believe? Fuck believing her, right? Fuck believing her, because I carried that for 2-3 years. Her husband, 3 years for a long time. I was like, At the end of the day, she did get shot. 6 shots went off.
It's mad stories.
6 shots went off.
Oh yeah, 6 shots went off, but who pulled the trigger?
So we're saying nothing?
Nobody should be pulling.
Probation? 6 shots go off and I get shot?
And it could have been worse. It could have been. It was gross neglect at best. It was abuse at best. You are a foreigner on American soil, and I'm not letting that shit go. Like, you got a lot of notches against you right now, Playboy. Like, sit.
That's the scariest part about it.
And go figure out your shit. Go sit down somewhere.
It could have been worse.
What if you think about that?
Really fucking. What if she really got hit?
But but we're only talking about, when we're talking about worse, we're talking about worse in that moment. I'm thinking worse than that. I'm thinking trauma. I'm thinking suicidal ideations. You did this to me. I didn't press charges against you. I technically tried to protect you in that moment because I didn't even tell the cops that you did this shit then. Then you go on the internet, you talking shit about me, you leaking shit about the situation to sway the court of public opinion against me. There's niggas right now in the shade room comments, fuck Megan, I can't stand that bitch, da-da-da-da-da. Like, this is the shit that you gotta see every fucking day. And you cutting up horses' legs in videos, and I'm supposed to how does she sleep at night?
And
it could still be worse. She
kind of has stalled her career because she was really the leading rap artist at that time behind, say, Nicki and Cardi.
I can't even go to work.
Cardi had to jump on her shit.
Like, I can't even go to work and do my job because I come to work at this festival and you come out behind me in a fucking costume when you know you're not even supposed to be near me. Like, you gotta think about this shit in layers and levels. Like, fuck that night. Think about everything that happened after.
But
she could be on a shirt right now, not even because of him, but because of the trauma of all of the stress of everything that she went through going forward after that.
Can I ask a question? Who instigated this shit?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
The situation.
I don't remember. I think it was part of instigated it.
Well, she's the reason why they got kicked out this spot.
No, you're talking about afterwards.
I'm talking about the whole situation. Meg got them kicked out the spot.
Yeah, they got kicked out of Kylie Jenner's house. Right. Yeah, because she found out because he was flirting with Kylie, and then she also found out that night that he was fucking her best friend or some shit like that.
No,
right?
She already knew. He was fucking Kelsey first.
He was fucking Kelsey first.
She was the one who started fucking him, knowing he was fucking, because Kelsey was bringing her to the quarantine live shits. And then, for whatever reason, she started coming, and next thing you know, they started fucking. Apparently, none of us know them, but apparently this is the story. So then that night, Kelsey finds out in the car that Megan's fucking him. Mm-hmm. And that's why they start scrapping. So there's a lot going on.
It's a lot going on.
It's too
much. But it's just... For me,
bro, man, want to say some shit he don't want to say. I can see it in his face. He's trying to be quiet. This is called So Shameless. That's what this show is.
Are you crazy? I will never open my mouth and give my opinion on this fucking anything that has to do with you. I will shut the fuck up for life.
I had nothing to do with nothing.
Yo, you didn't even defend me. This nigga said you on your own, cuz.
I said it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
I said I'm looking at it like Tahoe, help me,
the mic,
nigga.
The mic.
He don't care about the mic. My poor ears. I'm going deaf.
I've just been lowering.
Thank you.
I'm not helping, bro.
Why you can't lower my ears?
I said
fucking Caribbeans, yo.
Yo, the people in the comments say it. Don't be shy.
Oh nah, I'm good.
Don't say shit around these people. They oppy.
Are you crazy? I would never. Come on, I ain't stupid.
So you do have feelings that you would say if it wasn't for the show.
I plead the fifth.
Respectfully. I'm really not mad at you at all.
I plead the fifth.
Do you believe that black women as a whole had a reason to feel passionate about this case?
Absolutely.
I see a comment in the chat right now that says black women are never believed. That hurts my feelings.
It does hurt my feelings. And you want to know something? I had to stop taking that shit personal. Whenever you hear black women are not protected, black women are not protected. Black women are absolutely not protected by black men. Just because you protect them, just because I protect them.
Isn't that, how can you say absolutely? If you're already saying two people here that do it.
No.
How can you say absolutely?
Okay, so
No, but you're right though.
So all right, so what's the word that I should use?
No, you're right. Black women are not protected unless they are already loved by that person. That's what it is.
Nah, I protected black women who I didn't even know.
Random ones?
Absolutely.
That's very dangerous. I want you to stop doing it.
I've done it and they turned against me. I remember I told y'all,
Yes.
I was on my garbage truck. I seen a dude beating up his girl across the street. I ran across like, yo, get off her. And they was both, she was like, get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. I want that my ass whooped.
Yo, it's very difficult because when you're talking about abuse, right? There's one thing if it's like a one-off situation and you're protecting somebody, fine. But when you're talking about abuse and somebody that's in an abusive relationship, there's nothing that you can do but get yourself hurt. Yeah. In that situation. Like I literally, one of my friends from middle school died like that. Dead ass. Trying to help somebody. So I personally, I don't step into domestic disputes. Now, if somebody, like if a woman was walking down the street and you saw her walking down the street by herself and then a nigga come out of nowhere and like duff her shit, that is a area in which I would say that is okay for protection for a stranger because the preconceived notion is they don't know each other.
I'm not gonna hold you. I had my most recent one. I was with Ashley from my co-host could testify to this. I never even spoke about this publicly. One night, me and her, we were leaving a business meeting and we're walking down into the train station, and a girl is standing on the platform, but she's standing on the yellow. I think she was standing on the yellow line.
It's crazy.
And she's facing the train, like where the train comes. And she's bumping her music. And a nigga runs past us. When I say full speed, I'm talking about Usain Bolt, and just pushed her not onto the train tracks. Thank God. That's where my head was going. And pushed her on the ground. Yo, I lost Jesus on that nigga in the train station.
As you should have.
Hispanic. You feel me?
You need Hispanic.
You know how they do.
My nigga said I lost Jesus.
I lost Jesus on him, bro. I forgot Yo, bro, I was ready to put him in the tracks himself, but
should have put him in the garbage can.
I got on his ass, and here's a crazy part about it. He started crying because I guess she must have did something to him. What he did, she had to cheat on that nigga with his father or some shit for the force that he ran at her with. You feel me? And she was holding some food. Everything went into the air. When I say everything went into the air and flew into the train.
That's crazy. And
that was my last intervention of a domestic. Normally, I always tell people whenever you see a man and a woman get into it, and it's a crime of passion, and it's something of passion, you kind of got it. But I can't hold you. I can't sit there and watch a man beat on a woman, bro. I can't.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
Because that's the manual. But what I'm saying, like crimes
can't.
of passion, sometimes it's not worth it to intervene because you don't know if that person is gonna go back. So now you're risking yourself, your life, and your livelihood for somebody that can turn around and literally go back to that person.
Respectfully, but I feel like in that moment, I gotta be the Montgomery Steamboat.
I understand.
I gotta risk. I don't know this gentleman. I don't know this nigga from Adam. He just told them niggas, y'all gotta move y'all boat. But y'all jump my nigga.
Right.
So now we gotta fuck you up and I gotta deal with the consequences later. For me to watch a man beat on a woman,
it's crazy.
I can't sit there.
I would not be able to sit there either.
Do you know what I would feel like going home, knowing, like, especially knowing people who've lost their life to domestic violence? Law and Order SVU is my favorite show, so it's kind of like
Crazy.
It's horrible.
It's kind of like it drilled in my brain, like it's embedded in my brain, kind of like. So it's like to see certain things of domestic violence and things of that nature. It riles me up. I can't sit there and watch that. I can't. I personally, I understand they're gonna go back. I know you're gonna go back.
I'm
but
not
in
risking
that
my
moment,
life if you want to go back, bro. I'm sorry. I
in
can't.
that moment.
So you just letting women, you not saying nothing.
I'm a woman, so what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Get off her. You can't say get off her because you're a woman.
Oh, yeah, I got you. I got you on a get off her. Get the fuck off her. I got you on that. I might throw some shit from afar. But you don't understand, like, when you have, and this goes back into, like, trauma, right? When
So you could
trauma,
just watch a chick.
No,
get beat up by a nigga.
I cannot watch that.
So you just walk away.
If y'all are not going to break it up, if people not intervening, if my get off, I have to remove myself because I'm not going to watch that. I can't. But I also know
You
that when it
about
comes
beating
to
me up just now.
but you deserved it.
Whoa!
So a nigga beating up his
Protect
girl.
black
don't-
men just
a nigga beating up his girl don't deserve it.
You deserved it. I'm not even playing hypothetical games with you. You deserved all that shit. But what's important is when we talk about black women aren't protected and black women need to be protected, I find that we often conveniently leave out the why. And even as men that feel like you need to protect the women in your life,
What do you mean,
or
why?
women important, you understand the reason why women need protection is because a lot of men suck.
Yeah, okay.
And nobody is naming that, right? Like, it's like, oh, protect black women. Like, oh, if I see that, I'm going to protect. Like, I want to protect the people in my life. I want to make sure I protect my mom, protect my sister, protect my aunt, protect my cousins, protect my nieces, all of that. But y'all not making sure that you understand and saying, I have to protect them from the men in this world. And it's like that part always gets glossed over. Niggas are the problem. We wouldn't need so much protection if more of y'all were better people. And I feel like that's important. I need to make sure that I protect the women that I love from you crazy men. Y'all gotta hold each other accountable because y'all are the problem. Not y'all. I'm talking about
I
men.
know what you mean. I feel like for the most part, I do. Well, I don't vocally say. I do. I think sometimes I may vocally say like niggas ain't, like when women say men ain't shit. I'd be like, you're right. I'm not gonna argue with you. You feel me? Because we ain't. With the shit that we do, the shit that we put them through. You feel me? Just because we good, you good, I'm good.
It smells weird.
It smells weird?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, diarrhea.
It do kind of smell weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's like vinegary.
Swallow.
I had like 3 of them.
Son, I'm going to the beach tomorrow. I don't got time to be sick.
Damn. I missed. Damn, I didn't eat my watermelon in time. All right, my bad. Sorry.
So first you took my water, then you tried to poison me. All in the same fucking episode.
I gave you water though.
Because that helps poison.
It'll help wash it down.
So wash
Imagine
the
being
poison down
poisoned,
more.
then you didn't get no water.
Wash down the poison. Go down faster.
You know what I'm saying?
I hate it here, yo.
Yeah, I understand. You know, over time, I'm sensitive to shit like that because I always try, and then like, and that's strangers. That goes to holding doors. You know, I see a woman with a bag, a black woman with a bag. I'm grabbing the bag. I'm putting it. I went down the stairs today. Made sure that she got downstairs with her bag. Just because I saw that she was gonna have trouble with that, and I was at the light, I jumped right out. Boop! I got you. Boom! She's like, "Oh my God, you didn't have to do that," and went back up and went about my way. I was on the plane one day, and the black woman was trying to get her shit out, and I think there was a white lady there struggling too. I was like, "Excuse me." Grabbed the black lady shit, put it down the ground, and then I grabbed my shit, kept it moving. The white lady was like, "Really?" I was like, "Listen, that's just the way it is." You know what I'm saying? So I do my best to do it. It does still hurt my feelings that black women are never, that word never, or when you say absolutely not, like we not making no progress.
It's not enough.
We're not making, but are we making no progress?
I don't know if we're making no progress. I think that we're still in the negatives because I feel like growing up, chivalry was more of a thing. And I feel like growing up, I felt more protected than I do now, if that makes sense.
I mean, I feel like as you get older, the circumstances change. I mean, I don't expect you to go through the same shit at 10
Yeah, but I just feel
28.
like growing up there was more community. There was more of a community aspect.
I get it.
Like your neighbors knew you, the niggas around the corner knew you, so you
in
could.
jail.
Some of them and a lot of the community moved because gentrification and all of those things, and the community is not the same anymore. You don't even really see kids like outside playing like that no more. You don't see like a lot of things have changed. So me growing up in the Sty, I grew up in this neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
My uncles, they used to run up and down here, so their friends and the niggas that knew them. So I was always safe on any block or any like niggas will catch a phone call like, yo, I saw your niece, da da da. I'm looking, I'm watching her, making sure she good type shit. Like I don't feel that aspect of the community anymore, of the way that the community used to take care of women. Like I remember used to seeing niggas walk with my grandmother home from the bus, holding her bags and making sure she was good, talking to people. Everybody knew each other. I feel like we're so disconnected with just the way that the world is now that I feel like women are probably even more at risk of harm than before, because I feel like back in the day niggas would be faster to intervene when it comes to things, but a lot of men, and I said this in the clip that came out today, a lot of men, they're not fighters anymore. They're pussy. They don't know how to deal with conflict. They don't know how to deal with aggression. They cower to it. So you see some shit, like you still a nigga from my era. So when you see some shit, you ready to get active because you know you could get active. A lot of niggas can't get active. They not like that no more. I have seen men literally, like men don't get up anymore for you to sit down. They don't ask you like, oh, can I carry that for you? Like that. These are things that I saw growing up that I don't see now as an adult. So this is why I'm saying, like, I think that we're still operating in the negatives.
I'm with you. I'm on your side. Tahoe's not on your side. Well, he doesn't. He
throwing me under the bus.
Tahoe doesn't feel that he doesn't like the fact that he's not seeing much advancement.
And it's hard to see a lot of advancement because niggas is just not built the same. I'm sorry that it's
not even only niggas ain't built the same. I also think like a lot of men carry a lot of bitterness and resentment towards women, and
which is dangerous, and that also puts us even more in danger. Because
you got to understand a lot of, with the new emergence of it's what is you got the word thirsty, you have the word simp, you have a lot of negative connotations attached to men and how we interact with women, to the point where, like, I'll put it to you like this. Let's say me and Tahoe walking down the street, right? And we see a fine ass girl across the street, and Tahoe would go to
You trying to kill me again?
And I see a fine ass woman across the street, and Tahoe goes to say something. I'll be like, yo, chill, let her rock. That's one of my ways of protecting black women in my head. And it's sad.
That's important.
But here's the thing, though.
Street harassment kills. I be ready to...
No. See, this is where. Look at where you just took it.
Street harassment.
You just called it harassment.
It is.
His approach could have been, excuse me, how you doing, miss?
It doesn't matter, and that's what y'all don't understand.
What the fuck?
It doesn't
That's
matter.
why we leave y'all the fuck alone.
No, you're
fight for your own shit.
This nigga's sick. Listen to me.
See, men get. It's now we're getting now. It brings out a like. Come on, bro. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Then you talk about you can't find a good man. I just tried to approach you.
Listen to me, bruh. Listen to me, and I need you to really hear me when I say this.
I'm listening.
Like I need you to really, in a second.
If I look good, is I'm getting bagged. If I'm ugly, it's harassment.
No, that's not true. What a lot of people, no, it's not always true. What a lot of people don't understand is they think that because you approached me in a certain way, that makes it less annoying and less harassing. You don't have to be mean. You don't have to be rude. You don't have to grab me. But the fact of the matter is, and I need you to think about this from the perspective of a woman for 1 second, because this is what I used to experience when I used to live out here, and I hate it. Every summer I would come, I'd be mad. This is what I experienced, right? You know where the train station is on Nostrand in Fulton, right? To get here, what is that, like 4 or 5 blocks?
2.
No.
3.
No, it's about 4 or 5.
3 blocks.
3
blocks.
3 blocks. In 3 blocks. Now let's say me, I'm just walking, trying to get home, or trying to get here, trying to get to my second job. You feel me? I am not required to speak to a stranger because you find me attractive. That's not my requirement. All I'm trying to do is get from point A to point B. I could have my headphones on. I could be having a conversation, or I could just be in deep thought, thinking about my own day, just trying to get myself ready for the next thing. You hit one corner,
I'm with you.
A nigga pull up. Ayo, ma, can I talk to you? Same corner, a nigga next to you. Ayo, yo, beautiful, chocolate. Hit the street, go to the next block, another car, another nigga. Hit the next block, it's a group of niggas. And ain't nothing worse to me than a group of niggas trying to talk to you at the same time. Like, in your brain, how did you think that was gonna work, my nigga? It's 10 of y'all and it's 1 of me. Am I supposed to stop and say hi to everybody? Am I supposed to speak to y'all? And then if you don't stop and you don't speak, the niggas get upset because their egos is bruised. I literally just walked 4 blocks and I had to ignore 4 niggas that I was not even worried about. All I'm worrying about is me and my life. Nobody disrespected me. Nobody was rude to me. I don't have to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. Why is that? How is that not harassment? Because men think because you find me attractive that you have to say something to me, and you don't. Because you finding me attractive has nothing to do with me. That's on you. You don't have to say shit to me, and I damn sure don't have to say shit back. It literally is.
If it's the same person, if they take your cue,
why do
be
y'all
left
think
alone.
that?
Because
I'm not.
How do y'all not see?
Well,
because y'all,
like
as men, y'all don't have this experience. Because if 4 niggas came up,
are you shitting me?
No,
Excuse me?
stop.
6'7" with a neck tattoo. You got me fucked up.
It's so annoying. I could be with my kids.
Excuse me.
I could be
Stop. I'm being very dead ass serious here. I'm talking about you walking down the street. 4 bitches, random, from each corner that you step at is going to try to holler at you to interrupt your day.
You see the material.
Life is hard.
I can't take this conversation seriously when y'all not being serious, because y'all don't understand how much like that shit really affects people.
You
like,
get bothered by it.
Frustrating.
But I've had conversations with women. I've had this conversation because this is a repetitive conversation that we've had in the show.
Yes.
And a woman says it depends on who you are.
And that's for one. That is for a woman that, one, might be possibly single. 2, a woman that might possibly be looking.
Well,
As
you
me,
all
I'm
are
never
not
looking.
a monolith, so it cannot be harassment. You cannot say it's harassment.
Don't call me harassment.
You can't say so. You just said different things.
You're not. I did not invite you to my space.
Imagine me saying, yo.
I didn't invite you here. I didn't invite you to my space. I probably didn't even see you. I probably wasn't even looking at you. You feeling entitled to my space and my time because you find me attractive is absolutely harassment.
So when men don't say anything and they don't do anything and they demand and they're now looking for women to approach us, we're sassy.
I approached my fiance. Go get him. Shoot a shoot. Go get them.
He's short. He's short.
What the fuck does that mean? Stop playing with me today. Fuck out of here. Most of the niggas that I have grabbed in my life, I have approached on one, and that is me.
You.
And that is me. And I'm not even trying to take it there. But what I'm saying is, I don't understand why men don't understand interrupting somebody's day and or life because you find them attractive
can
and
be
you
annoying
and you have to voice it. And I don't understand how you don't feel like somebody that did not invite you to their space is harassing. I don't understand that.
I am asking you if I can be invited to your space. When you say no, I dismiss myself.
Some of y'all, and a lot of niggas don't ask.
Speak. You have to let me speak. You've been speaking. You cannot hold all of men in contempt for the actions of individual attempts that are not harassing.
Okay.
One ask, you say no. Another ask, you say no. You cannot take men as a whole and put them in court and say, I'm suing you all for harassment based on these individual things where you are not violated. You're taking the totality of your journey and trying to perjure everybody. You say, oh, you know what? I hold all of y'all in contempt of Dodge because of everything that you all did because I didn't want to talk to any of you.
So harassment is any form of behavior you did not want. unwanted. Here are some adjectives of harassing: bother, aggravation, annoyance, irritation, pressure, coercion, hassle.
That's perspective, and that will be judged by the court. And if he says, all I said was, hey, may I speak to you?
Hey is not
and
a
you
they don't
said
ask,
no.
they don't ever
and you
ask.
say no.
When do they
hey,
ask?
may I speak to you? And
that
you
was what I
say
led
no,
with.
and he walks away. That is not those things in harassment.
Okay.
I've not ever heard a man ask me to speak to me.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Can I have a moment of your time?
No.
They don't ask.
That's how I walk up to women.
Good afternoon. Can I bother you for a minute?
That's
I'll
how
be
I walk
joking.
up
I'll
to
be
women.
funny. Can I bother you for a minute? No. Have a blessed day. Go about my fucking business.
And
That's not harassment.
fine. And that's
No, that's harassment, Dodge.
Yo, why
Scream
you
at me
yell
again,
like
nigga.
that? my
Scream
nigga?
at me again.
Remember, it's harassment.
Fuck the both.
Remember, it's harassment. It's harassment. It's
that's what I was
harassment.
talking
Offered
about.
you food. Why are you going?
It's harassment.
Yeah.
He just gave you pineapple.
The first food you gave me, you tried to kill me.
Oh my God.
I just wanted to let that be known.
Anyway,
I understand why you think that it will be labeled annoyance, but you don't understand how often it happens, and you're only
do know.
thinking
Ever
about
ask.
you, and you're only thinking about how you
Exactly.
approach women, and you're not realizing that in totality, as when we're talking about it in probability and high numbers, the amount of men that have came to me the way that you did is significantly less
I am
than the amount of
100%
men
sure you're right.
that have came to me crazy.
Zero.
So when we talk about harassment, you're thinking about it, and this is the problem with a lot of men in society right now. When you say something about the men that you've experienced, you do what you just did. I don't do that. I've never done that when I approach women, and that's lovely for you. But I have never seen you in the street. You have never approached me, so you are not a part of that pool of niggas that I'm talking
I
about.
have a question. So
Ask
it's
it.
the approach you're saying that has that warranted to be harassment.
It's the
You just said
approach.
you said regardless, because when
Yes.
wasn't my initial conversation a respectful approach, and you said it's still harassment.
I said it's street, and I said that it's street harassment. And what I'm saying is, yes, the approach makes it more palatable. The approach makes it something that I can deal with. No. The approach does not take away the action. The action in itself is you see something that you like with me, so you feel like you have the right to interrupt my day. And that is the problem. Y'all do not have autonomy over people. I see attractive niggas all the time, and I don't have to pull up on them. I could just look at a
in
man.
a relationship, for God bless.
That means nothing, because anyway. What I'm saying
If
is,
you
I
wasn't
can
sure, she
look
wouldn't
at
do that.
somebody that is attractive and see them as being attractive, and that's enough for me. And that's never enough for men. Not even adding to the fact of the people that will literally grab you, to the niggas that will literally, while you're on the phone, and stop you because whatever the fuck they gotta say is more important than the conversation that you having.
Duh.
So fuck Luther Vandross song.
Duh.
Nigga said, "Excuse me,
Gosh,
miss."
how many
What's your name?
times out of 100 does a nigga grab you?
I haven't been grabbed in a very long time.
All right, so why are you inserting that into a conversation?
Because it
as if
happens.
It's normal. It does, but it isn't normal. This is abnormal behavior.
It's not
That's like a
abnormal
chick getting
behavior.
grabbed.
I ain't gonna hold you up.
That is not abnormal behavior. What
She
fucking
said,
world do
I
you
see
live in?
niggas grabbing.
I've seen it, but
she
it's
even
not the
said-
never,
Your
it's not the
own daughter
normal.
just said
It's
it.
not the normal.
She did.
It's not the normal way that guys try to speak to you in the street. It's to run down to you and grab your arm like, yo, come here.
But you know what else they
That's
do?
actually assault.
Some of them that don't
That's actually
grab,
assault.
yeah, but they don't know that because they feel like it's very important that they gotta get this off their chest. They like you.
I
They
feel
will
you.
run down on you. I literally told this story before about a car that jumped a curb that was following me because I ignored a nigga that was trying to talk to me.
If I'm
Fuck
trying
outta
to be
here.
respectful at the way that I approach you, can we just say that that is not harassment? It's the way these men are doing it. It's their aggression. It's the way that they are basically ignoring the fact that you do not want to be bothered. If we could just agree right there in the middle, then fine. Because I can see a woman that does not want me to talk to her. I can understand that. I can even see it in just the way that she's walking. She is not looking for somebody to come down, run down on her.
Or why is it not okay? And that goes back to this like territorial, like niggas want to be like the fucking predator type shit. Why you can't just say somebody beautiful and keep it moving? You don't got to stop my fucking day.
That's not harassment, according to you?
That's not this. That's a compliment. Harassment is when you pull
me
up
trying
on
to talk to you was a compliment too. You see me?
Gangster.
Me trying to talk to you is not a compliment?
Live your life, son. I can't. I don't feel like I will ever break through and get y'all to really understand that when it comes to regular on the street shit.
Did I not just leave with that?
No, but what I'm saying is I feel like the only time that men should really be approaching women like that is in a social setting. And I've said this on this podcast
what if
several
I don't like
times.
going to social settings?
I feel like it should only be in social settings. That's where I feel like that is appropriate.
So
but
I
if
gotta
I'm
be
just
screaming at you in a party?
No, why are you screaming? Nah, you see.
How you doing?
So parties are the only social
Can I get
settings?
you a fucking drink?
Parties are the only social
The
settings
bar,
that exist.
A bar? They don't have
A
music
bar,
in bars?
a lounge, a restaurant. Even if I'm like when I'm in some like
So
you're not
unwinding,
understanding.
getting a glass of wine at your local bar. You had a long day at
Someone
work, and
comes
here I
pull up
come
and be like-
bothering you.
You rather bother me when I'm trying to walk home? That makes more sense.
Yo.
Or if I'm on the phone, that
is
makes more sense.
ridiculous.
I will literally, you niggas will try to talk to you with your headphones in and be like, yo,
know,
I'm
right?
trying to get your attention.
Oh my
You think that makes
gosh.
more sense than a
Why do y'all
bar?
need to yell at each other when y'all are right next to each
We're
other?
passionate. We're cancers.
Because this
Nah,
is
'cause
fucking
it's y'all
annoying.
niggas
I can't
is
believe y'all be
wildin',
arguing
bro.
about this.
And we're always gonna argue about it because y'all don't want to understand
listen,
that your status quo may not be right. This is what you're used to, and you feel like because you say things nicely
Just
and
because
politely
you speak for
that it
50
makes it
minutes
better.
don't mean that you can't listen for one.
Y'all don't listen to me.
You've been speaking forever.
And you still want me to concede and find
No, I
a
don't.
middle.
I said
There is
compromise.
no
I said that
middle.
I said that, yo, there is a thing that can be bothersome. I get it. I always speak about the fact that women get spoken to 100 times a day. Especially, yo, my nigga, you sleep, your woman is off walking to the train station. It's 4 niggas that's gonna try to talk to her on the way to the train station. I've said this. I get it. So, but all I'm saying is every guy is not trying to harass you.
It's
by trying to
not
talk
the
to you.
intent. Your intent doesn't matter if it's what you did.
You literally
You
just said that him saying, yo, you're beautiful. Why does she want to hear that? She knows she's beautiful.
I don't want to hear shit. But what I'm saying
you
is,
can't keep changing the shit because you just
That's
said.
not what she said.
that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
You just said saying you're
Is that what I
beautiful
said,
is
Melly?
fine.
Is that
Melly
what I
is
said?
on your dick. I don't listen to anything she says.
That's fucking crazy.
You
then.
literally just
I
said
guess I ain't
saying
never
you're
telling you
beautiful is a
shit.
compliment.
Fuck that.
You just said that.
Here's what I do. This is why the whole purpose of the conversation that I
That's
brought
crazy.
up, if me and Tahoe
You-
walking
that's
down the
the whole thing
street
she's-
and I saw
That's
him,
not what I said.
I would tell him, yo, bro, leave her alone. I don't bother women. I leave women alone. I don't say a fucking word to
Thank
I don't
you to
smile
the
at
people
y'all.
that are actually listening to
I
the
don't either.
conversation.
I don't smile at women.
I don't
And
either.
you want to know what's crazy? Ask Loon about this shit, and we could call him up. One day, I saw Loon. He was doing something on the internet. You feel me? And I'm like, yo, bro, stop doing that shit, bro. Stop doing that. You know what he said? He said, yo,
It's the
What are
two
you
for
doing?
me. Stealing.
Nuts, bro.
I love that for her. Because if I was her, I would be up here stealing too.
he said, yo, bro, you're acting real insecure. What I'm doing is not that deep. You're being insecure. I said, you know what? Not a problem, my man. Last week, the nigga calls me. He says, yo, bro. I said this to him it was a couple years ago. He calls me. He says, yo, bro, you were right. I said, what? He said, yo, bro, what I was doing on the internet, I always looked at you kind of weird because he's like, you don't really, because I don't, like I said, I don't smile at women. I don't talk to women. I don't approach women. I literally leave women alone. On the internet, I don't joke. If you don't joke with me and a kiki with me, I'm not joking with you. I'm not a kikiing with you. I'm not commenting underneath your pictures.
Good.
I'm not writing in your DMs. I do not bother women because I know how women think and I know how women, you cannot even be friendly with women because I know how they take it and I know where they will take it because it's been done to me before. He said, yo, you right, son. I had a conversation with my homegirl, and she was like, "Yo, women are not nice people." She said, "Women will take a 6 and make it into a fucking 9. They will drag some shit that does not need to be dragged and create a scenario that did not need to be created." He was like, because I was explaining to you, like, yo, this nigga bruh, man, like, you know, he really just don't like, unless a woman comes up to me and says, yo, you know, hey, how you doing, bruh, man? If you approaching me, oh, I'm super cool, I'm social. But as far as a stranger, a bitch can't get a smile out of me. I'm sorry, rest in bitch face, because I know where a smile can lead. A smile in my world, a smile will dead ass lead to, yo, this nigga bruh, man, dead ass trying to talk to me.
Yeah.
This nigga bruh, man, really on my dick.
Yeah, he watched, yeah.
And you want to know what led into this? And I'm gonna call this shit out. We was at a New Year's party, and we were literally standing at a table. We were standing in a corner, minding our fucking business. When Tahoe, literally in the pictures, you can literally just see us just standing there. The girl goes to a beauty salon, and beauty salon talk is going around. She said, "Yo, why this nigga bruh, man, and Loon was standing in the party acting like they wanted people to talk to them, acting like they were celebrities, or they wanted people to come approach to them, and they wasn't talking to anybody."
Did you have on your shades?
Yeah.
Well,
I said,
what were you wearing? No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm playing. I joke. I kid.
Protect black men.
I'm just playing.
Yo, Tahoe, our friends they had a section, we were chit-chatting with them. We literally were just standing in the party, literally minding our fucking business. We didn't touch any woman. We didn't harass any women.
Like, we know that.
And the girl, his friend told us that's what the girl was saying in the beauty salon.
Bitches be bonkers.
And I'm like, and that was the trigger for him, like, oh, this nigga was right all along. Because when it comes to, I don't bother women. I do not need to be talked about. I do not like to be talked about. I don't like no smut on my name. So to prevent me from any girl saying, oh, this nigga bruh man tried to talk to me, or this nigga bruh man was on my dick, before we have any form of dialogue or topic of that conversation, I don't bother y'all. I leave y'all the fuck alone. If you come to me and hold a conversation with me, oh yeah, I got all the love in the world for you. Because you're approaching me with love, I'm gonna meet you with love.
That is true. I could really attest to that, because I have seen you, and we have been in similar circles, and we have a lot of mutual friends, and the only time I ever spoke to you is when we were formally introduced.
I don't bother people. I don't bother people at all.
They think I'm all that for doing that.
I mind my business.
I think I'm all that for doing that, but I honestly just know my worth.
I know my worth.
I live with you thinking I'm all that before my name come out as a dick rider. Before my name is ran out in the street. Yo, this nigga tried to talk to everybody.
If I'm on the corner with my homies and I see you walk by, I'm just not gonna try to talk to you, because I know them niggas is gonna try to do it, and I'm not like them niggas. I know my worth. I'm not. You're not gonna think I'm just some dick rider of the corner.
You feel me? Like,
I'm waiting for my sandwich.
Okay.
I'm waiting for my sandwich. I'm not gonna play my sandwich.
You want to know how I let women know they're attractive? And I actually stole this from Jay-Z. You ever seen that? I forgot which music. I think it's Excuse Me, Miss. When he walked in the elevator and he just said, he did the head like he just looked to himself. He was like, whenever I see an attractive woman, and I'll go, okay. I'm not gonna say it to you. I'm not gonna reach out to you. That's my way of saying, okay, she's nice. And I leave it at that. You interpret it what you want, baby girl. Maybe I had a fucking crick. Maybe we're gonna keep it at that. Other than that, I don't bother women, bro. Because I know that aside from not wanting no smut in my name, I know you're fine as shit. I know you done got I know at least 1,000 niggas that tried to bother you or say something to you for the day. Bother, not harass.
How the fuck is that?
I said what I said. Nah.
Let's move on.
Breathe hard, all you want.
We have a few topics that we will get into. Maybe one. We had a whole thing. Wow, today was just a lot.
Yeah.
And I want to shout out Travis, our producer, because I believe he put all of this together just today. And most of it we won't get to because we've been yelling at each other for 3 hours.
Pretty much.
What happens when you got Brumman on the show?
Son, screaming, yo.
I think it was a good day.
Yeah.
You know, we did diaspora wars, we did race wars, we did
Tory wars.
You know, There's a lot. We did Riverfront Wars.
You tried to kill me.
Tory Wars is a very big thing because
we did podcast wars. We did friend wars.
War.
There's a lot going.
World War III.
touch on something. What he said? We don't want to do that.
Jesus.
Sorry, bro.
We don't want to let his hard work go in vain.
I be around Loon too much, man.
Mr. Dwight Howard
lucky-
himself.
Which is what
Lucky everybody
Dodge
gets
was
to
mad
hang
at.
out with my
That's
friend.
what Dodge gets mad at. I be around Loon too much.
So much fun.
Way to bring everything 360, ain't it? Way to bring it 360. Man. Kind of want to get away from the male, female things that we are dealing with. Now, a couple did sue a hospital because the baby was decapitated.
I really don't understand that, and I don't get it.
It's like something I don't really want to get into.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, I'm lost on
It's
that.
very gory.
Very.
It's a baby.
Like I said, Law and Order SVU is my favorite show, so I'm very touchy with shit like that.
It's a young black woman that was the doctor
Yes.
on that.
They tried to cover. How do
Which
you
is
try
crazy.
to cover that up?
They tried to cover it up.
They said they tried to cover it up or hide it or like some type of weird. I didn't even try to get into the situation because it was heartbreaking.
It's
Yeah, I don't
very,
wanna-
very sad. So shout out to that family. I don't want to. Yeah. No.
Shout out to that family. Like they just want a sweepstakes.
I just.
Our hearts are with them.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, bro.
Our hearts are
Sorrows,
with them.
prayers.
We have something that says 2 new laws. Do these laws make sense? And do you agree that they would work? Let's see. I didn't look at these things, so I'm interested in seeing what the hell's going on over here. Is my phone going to open this motherfucker? Yes, it is. Do you think these laws would work? What is this?
Don't scroll away because I learned about another interesting law that's changing. 2 of them, in fact. So the first one is that they are going to start mandating paternity tests at the time of birth for children.
Yes.
The reason why is when they do get maternity tests, turns out that 1/3 of the fathers are not the biological father.
I believe it.
The other one is that they're going to be changing the child support laws so that if you can't collect child support unless it's from the biological father, and the biological father must have actually been a part of your life, meaning that a one-night stand cannot be held for child support.
Oh no.
The person actually had to play a significant role in your life.
That's not fair. If
That's
y'all
not fair,
if y'all
though.
fucked up Roe versus
So
Wade.
I think the law is trying to incentivize that you stay loyal. Doesn't seem like a crazy change to me. What do you guys think about it?
You can't have scrapped Roe versus Wade and then add that law, because if I do get pregnant off of a one night stand and I cannot get support from the father of that child, then I should be able to not have that child.
Thought about that quick. I fuck with you, my nigga. That was
That's-
quick as shit.
but
You
other
should
than that,
not be able to have that child.
Yes, if I choose to not have this child, knowing that the law says that if this is a child of a one night stand and I cannot get help or court mandated support from the father, then I should be able to abort that child. That's just fair.
Yeah.
Everything else I agree
That
with.
was quick as shit.
I'm here for it. Do it.
I honestly, well, the only part I disagree with, just because it was a one night stand, y'all made that decision.
And I also think that they're frowning on one night stands overall.
That's what
They're
they're
saying
doing,
that you
yeah.
should.
Okay.
They're
So,
should be
saying
more
you should-
responsible.
You should be. They're
But
trying.
then that's
It's
all
like
putting-
sex. It's like sex shaming. It's
Yeah.
like free
Oh,
sex
yeah,
shaming.
that's what
But
I'm saying.
and they're putting all of the shame and the responsibility on the woman, because if I'm in a certain state, if I'm in a Texas or if I'm in a Florida or Virginia and I have a one night stand with somebody consensually and I get pregnant, now I have to raise this child by myself and I cannot get any support.
Let's be real though. I think that Roe versus Wade was repealed because they said that federal cannot do that against state. I believe it's something like that,
Yes,
which
they think
allowed
that it's not
each
fair
state
to
make their
rules.
own rules. So that would mean that this would be a state
Yeah, that would be a
thing,
state thing
as
yeah.
well. This isn't a federal.
Yeah,
thing.
no.
I didn't see New York ever.
No, I don't think New York.
New York
do
would
that.
never. But on top of that, though, yes, that is very true. But under these new state laws, then you cannot cross state lines and get it done in another state, because that is a felony.
If you're a citizen of this state, you cannot go somewhere else and do it.
So it's like you're putting a lot of people in a lot of fucked up situations by doing that.
they don't care about that.
I know. Because they don't give a fuck about children or women or pregnant women at that.
This law, the second one, the not being able to collect child support from a one-night stand. Do you think that just overall, generally, do you think that is a fair thing for mothers?
Absolutely not.
A lot of people have been speaking.
It takes accountability away from the father.
A lot of the people have been speaking about how women are making the choice to be a single mother when they're having babies by guys, one-night stands, guys that told them that they didn't want it. They're like, yo, later on you're calling him a deadbeat when he told you he did not want to have this child.
You don't get to opt out of your choices.
We've had this conversation on this podcast before, but this law kind of is like enforcing that, right? Like, yo.
Probably created by men or sycophantic women. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it's very difficult and it's not fair because we, a lot in this country, absolve men of their responsibilities. We give them all of these different outs. The only way that a mother can have an out is if she puts her kid up for adoption, and that is not the easiest thing in the world to do. And a lot of adoptions, they want adoptions to be closed. They don't like open adoptions and all types of other fucked up shit. So no, that's not fair.
What's open and closed adoption?
Open adoption is basically you are able to, like, your kid can find you later. You guys can, like, they have, like, your name. They have the ability to contact you and things of that nature if they want to, and then vice versa. A closed adoption is that child gets adopted. They don't know their mama name, where they from, their phone number, nothing. You don't have any type of, like, this family is your family. You don't have another family.
So traumatizing, bro.
Exactly. That's not the easiest thing in the world to do. So within that, this country, yet again, just shows the patriarchy of this country. It's like, men just get away with whatever and women just gotta fucking deal with it because it's your fault you got pregnant. It's your fault. You did it. You shouldn't have been having sex. Not he should not been having sex with you also. Not y'all should have been. It's never both. It's always that one person.
Bruh, man, good.
No, what you doing?
I wanted to make sure that people knew where to find you before we got into the last two segments.
You can find me on Instagram at Brumman from the
man
Fifth
hot,
Floor.
bro. He's sweating. You want to put the fan on?
Yeah, you have to put something on.
It's been hot as hell in here the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay.
My Instagram is Brumman from the Fifth Floor. TikTok Brumman Day Day. Facebook Mind Your Business.
They're gonna be like, mind
your business. And check out my podcast, The Dress Code Pod, alongside my co-host Ashley, aka the Stylish Local. And stay tuned.
That feels good.
It does.
It ain't come yet.
Yeah, okay.
It ain't come for you. Pause.
We are going
to.
Do women have to pause?
I pause everything. I've been growing up around Brooklyn men my whole life.
And I feel like this. So is pause still gays? Is it a gay thing or is it just sex?
I think it's a sexual thing. I use pause for sex things.
Me too.
It's not. I don't give a fuck if it's gay or straight. It's sex things.
Ba-dum, boom, boom.
Really?
We have a listener letter. I don't know where we get these things from.
Did you read it?
I did not. Did you read it?
No.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Y'all already know we get some shit on here, and I just think we pick them.
I'm pretty sure it's like hate mail towards
six
Dodge.
brown chicks or some shit.
Why does it have to be me?
Because you're always arguing in the comments.
That's
really
crazy.
A local makeup artist connected with my daughter on Instagram and offered to do her makeup for prom. Her price was reasonable, so I hired her. The makeup artist arrives at my home pregnant as fuck and told my daughter, I gave you a discount because we're basically family. I fucked your dad all over this house and I'm having his baby. I hate these listeners.
What?
I don't.
Husband enters the house with the food and all. Hell breaks loose. Prom ruined. Neighbors, family, and friends saw everything. He says he loves us and wants to keep the family together, but he isn't abandoning the woman or his new baby. What should I do? Bro, this is, I don't. You got Trav. I don't know why.
Where does this come
Where did he
from?
be bringing
We
this
need
shit
some
from?
real stuff. This
Trav,
is not real life.
He just be like, oh,
I'm not gonna hold you. You'll be very
This is
fucking
real life.
surprised.
This is somebody's life.
I'm pretty sure this is a lie, but I'm pretty sure this is true. But two things can be true.
Both things can be true.
Because I've heard some shit before and I've seen some shit before.
Same. I could tell y'all some stories right now that y'all think is a lie. So,
God
man, everybody move on with their life and have fun. Get a divorce.
I'm not doing this.
Get a divorce.
Get a divorce. At the end. I don't have time for these niggas, yo. What happened?
Why would the makeup artist connect with her daughter?
To be spiteful.
Niggas is petty.
Is she pregnant?
Petty.
She pulls up pregnant.
Women trying to prove a point. You never had a woman try to prove a point.
Did she do her makeup?
Did she at least get the makeup
Like,
done?
bitch, did you even do your job? You have a baby on the way. You don't need these coins.
But why does she need to tell the daughter that? Why not tell the daughter's mom?
Bro, Cameron spit on the little girl's head in Killer Season, my nigga.
This is true.
Like, come on.
Cameron's done some of the most despicable things in the world, to be honest. If you think about it, he has some really horrible moments. Like that shit where he did the Dougie and paid him full while he's knocking shit, while he's watching the video of him knocking Shorty down. Or he punched homeboy in the thing and dragged him out the car and stripped him butt ass naked and shot him in the ass.
Love that. I heard that was like real. It wasn't a part of the script.
Yeah, it wasn't part of the script.
Like he really did that.
Yeah,
like he really did that
on his own.
to the actor. Yeah, he did that shit on his own.
Which is worse.
That's horrible.
That's worse.
They made a great movie.
But Harlem niggas, you know how I feel about them.
How do
You like Harlem niggas?
They're horrible people. To hell with all of them.
Harlem niggas?
Can't stand them.
Yo, what's
I
up with
respect
you
it.
today?
Can't stand them.
What?
I have a very bad situation I had with a Harlem nigga, and I just fucked the whole town.
Fuck y'all whole 4
You like
blocks.
Harlem niggas?
Huh?
You like Harlem niggas?
Nah, they tell. Harlem niggas be telling. History sells.
They do tell.
Oh, they be telling.
Tell.
They be telling.
I was in Harlem today.
I love Harlem though.
One of my friends from out of town wanted Dipset Metro card.
Yeah, I gotta go get mine.
I go to the train. I go down there. I get out the car. This dude from Harlem walks up. He gets out his car. He walks up and he walks towards me like. So I'm like, yo, you know it's a train station around? He like. I'm like, a train station. Do you know it's a train station around here? Cause we're like by Park Avenue, so there's an elevated train right there, but there's no train station.
That's the Metro
bro.
North.
So he's like looking like am I dumb or something?
They a little
He
slow
said, you
up
gotta
there.
go to 25. I said, there's no train station on 116.
There
like,
is.
Yeah, you gotta go like down
Lexington.
there. So then he's looking and he's walking away and he's like, look. I said, you know me? He's like, you what he said? You military? I said, nah. I said, you don't know me. He said, you don't know me neither. I said,
What are
I
we
said, all right,
doing?
bro. I started walking away. He said, all right.
Oh my God, nigga banged on you.
No,
Like he
what
hung
the
up the phone
fuck?
on you? What just happened?
What the fuck is this?
All them
You're
niggas
a
are
grown
not
ass
okay.
man. What's wrong with you?
They are not okay up there. You
What's
know
wrong
that.
with you, bro?
I told you.
The whole situation was weird. Cause if a nigga walked up to me right here and was like, "Yo, the train station," I'd be like, "Yeah, right there, Nostrand Avenue." All right, boom, keep it
Say
moving.
you was on Parker
What was
116?
this? Yeah, it's one right on
Zombie
Lexington.
Land is.
Nah, Zombieland ain't over there.
Yeah,
It's
Zombieland's
over a couple
down
blocks down.
yeah.
Yeah.
Block down. But
Yo.
yeah, he wasn't. No, he was a nigga. He got out the car. He had shades and all that. Like, his nigga was a nigga.
Nah, son.
You never
Harlem
seen a
people not
functioning
okay.
crackhead?
Nah, he was a nigga.
Yo, speaking of, y'all gotta really get y'all drug situation together out here. Every time I come out here, it's some druggy ass shit happening and I'm not used to it. I'm on a fucking train yesterday. Just minding my business, just trying to go home from the doctor. There's a white boy on the train and the heroin or the crack has just set in. That nigga is
Leaning.
smacking himself in the face, smacking his. All you hear is this.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Scratch.
That ain't crack or heroin.
Scratch. That's
That's fentanyl, baby.
Scratch like he's stretching his shirt out,
that could be
scratching, bro. And it's just me and one other black man on the train. We're looking like it's mad other people on the train, but me and this black man on the train, we on the same type of time. We not taking our eyes off this nigga just in case he get up and do something crazy. Everybody else is on a New York mode. Everybody minding their business. Like, it's a white lady with her headphones on. She don't know what the fuck is going on. And I'm just like, so everybody don't got eyes on the nigga that's literally tweaking right now? Like, that's mad.
Your
Like,
reality
he's
is our
tweaking. But when did it get this bad? 2 weeks ago, I had somebody blow crack smoke on me coming out the train station. Like, what's happening
What's
out
the worst
here?
train station? Where do y'all think is the worst train station?
I don't know.
In New York.
I only get off at Nostrand and come here and go back home.
In all your years of living in New York, where do you think it might be the worst train station? You might see the wildest shit. I'm gonna fuck y'all head up. What do you think?
The worst train station in New York?
I was gonna say Broadway Junction, but it's probably 42nd Street.
Baby
I'm
shit.
thinking Livonia,
Baby shit.
the L train and shit.
baby shit.
Livonia or Lower East Little?
Delancey
Nah, yo, Delancey
and
is
LES.
wild. Delancey is wild.
You
Yes.
will see some shit that will make you. It will make you question. That is where you see shit where you see on blog pages where people are talking about New York like this. When they say New York is not a real place, Delancey Street train station will change the shit you will see in that train station.
I agree.
I don't advise anybody, man or woman, to ever go in that on a Friday or Saturday night to ever go in that train station.
Last time I got off
see
at Delancey, some nigga
shit.
was following me. I was ready to pop. I was just like, all right. All I wanted to do was go to Empanada Mama and go back home.
I remember I had to jump out a project window by Delancey and then run to Delancey, so it felt like home.
How you jump out a project window? Don't you have bars on them?
Nah, it was a kitchen window, and I don't know what the hell. Maybe I had to kick something out the window. Maybe I did. I don't remember. But I got the fuck out that window because them niggas was trying to kill me.
LES? Tough.
Them niggas was trying to kill me. I landed in the bushes outside the.
Hey, your times, that's like true lifetimes. That's when the shit was real.
No, it was before that. I was still growing up. I was maybe 22.
Oh, yeah.
Like that, 23. Yeah, I was definitely about 22.
True
Yeah.
lifetimes. That's
Boy,
about
them
2000.
niggas was about 50 deep trying to find me. I went in the kitchen. I politely closed the door. When I looked around, there was a window. I looked out. I was 2-3 floors up, maybe 2. I might have been 2. Kicked that shit out. Put my leg out. Boom! Into the bushes. And bust a move to the Delancey Street, changed they shit. And I never went back to that project again. To this day.
Jesus
Cap or no cap? PR Plexi. She makes it to the pay. I think Trav has a crush on her. Because why does he always find a tweet from her? But she is kind of funny because she says, the worst thing you can do while cleaning is sit down for a minute.
Oh.
No cap.
No cap.
It's
I can't.
over.
I'm never getting back
No
to
cap.
it. It's gonna be a whole nother day.
It'd be like 3, 4, 5 days later, that shit will still be right there. Matter of fact, my bed has not been empty since. I started cleaning like 3 days ago. My bed still got folded clothes on it.
You want to know what's even worse? Sweeping and not immediately putting it in the dustpan.
Yeah.
It's gonna stay there for
leave
I
that
am
pile?
yo, if I'm sweeping, tell me to put it in the dustpan now. If not, that shit will sit there till kingdom fucking come.
You ever stepped over that shit?
Step over it.
Step
had
in
the
it.
nerve to turn on the fan and let the shit blow back over. I turned on the fan, let the shit blow back over, swept it up again, and left it there.
At Y2 Shaft says, you relax for 5 minutes after work, and next thing you know, it's 10 p.m. Bro.
That's my whole
Yo,
life.
why do life do that to you, bro? Why is life moving so fucking
When it's not
fast?
fun, it's moving
Yeah.
slow.
Except for when you get to chill.
Yep.
Yeah, it goes so slow. I mean, so.
I see
No,
that.
no, so boom. Except for when you're at work. You're at work, it's slow as shit. Soon as you get to have some fun, that should be like, pew, pew. You're like, what the fuck?
Our generation, well, me and Dod's generation, we're so fucking Sorry, Taco. We're so fucking childish. We literally sit on the internet and watch people complaining about, oh, the summer this, the summer that. Bro, we are grown. We have bills. Y'all got kids. What the fuck is summer supposed to mean to you? This is not high school. Summer, I'm not gonna lie, summer is just a season for me. The season that I hate the most.
What?
I hate heat. I don't
Yeah, I don't like the heat
I
either.
can't take the heat.
After my birthday, I'm over it. I'm over the whole summer.
I'm over
Give
my
me fall
birthday.
and spring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fall, spring me.
The only thing I like about the summer is the fact that I don't have to get up and go to work every day. That's the only thing that I
mean,
like about
bitch,
it.
I
Make it
love
outside.
every season, to be honest.
Nah.
Every season.
I don't like
Even
the winter. I don't
Keep that
fuck with
winter
the winter.
shit. You
Even
drive a
winter.
Jeep.
That's true.
That is true.
I ride a
Plus,
motorcycle.
I work outside too, but I think that I eat the best in the winter.
Oh, all that comfort
I have the most
food.
fun in the winter.
Why?
Really?
I don't know why. I go out in the wintertime, I have the most fun, bro. I swear. And I'm a people person, so I love going to like 42nd, 34th Street and just seeing like the tourists just mad happy around Christmas time. Like most people hate that shit, but I like just seeing people like I don't like to always. I like to see people happy. I like to
Yeah,
see
I
people
get
just
it.
bask and enjoy. So when I'm on so like when I used to have seasonal depression. You feel me? So as soon as October 1st would hit, I'll just hit a low. And when I say a low, I mean a fucking low. and just like hibernate. And then I realized how much I love 40, and I've always had a love for 42nd Street, 34th Street. So every day I would just go to Manhattan and just look at people and just watch people just being happy. And I'm somebody who gets happy from watching other people happy. So I just watch people with their families enjoying my city, because you know New York, we get a negative beat. You feel me? So to just see people just in my city going out to eat with their family.
Snow on the ground. You just go out there, snow on the ground.
Bro, I don't give a fuck. Snow on the ground. Whatever. I'll just go out to the city, bro. I'll go shopping whether I buy something or not. Just go out there and just enjoy myself. Go catch a movie and just see people be happy. So
that's dope.
You feel me? That's how I fight. That's how I fought my seasonal depression. Just going to, that's what worked for me. Just going to Manhattan and just seeing people happy. You feel me? You stay in Brooklyn, you just gonna see niggas depressed, fighting and shit.
Yeah, nobody got time for that.
Ain't got time for that.
At Tory JX_ says, I hate traveling with people that gotta stop by Walmart when we get there.
I saw that shit. That's the dumbest thing ever.
What, having to go to Walmart?
Now there's people that do that a lot though.
When I land, that's me. I'm with you, man. Gangster. I can't remember. I can't tell you the last time I ever flew with a toothbrush and soap.
You gotta go get your shit.
I gotta go get my shit. I don't travel with it.
Why you pointing at
I never
me?
travel
You
with
gotta
it.
go to Walmart.
No, I don't.
Any day. I said, yo, we need this. Oh, I'll just get it from Walmart. Why do you gotta go all the way to fucking Walmart? It's not even a
I
Walmart in New
live
York.
literally like
It's literally one in Queens.
2 minutes away from Walmart.
So you drive
in Long
past
Island.
all this other shit just to go to Walmart. And that's what I'm talking about. It's stores. What's New York City? There's stores everywhere. I say, yo, you need
Walmart,
something.
though.
She goes right to Walmart.
It's
All
not
right.
Walmart. You didn't live in the South, so you don't understand Walmart.
Yeah, Walmart. That's when you go.
Walmart
for
is something.
Everything was
Walmart is literally
York.
the club in the
Not
South.
in
number
New
one.
York.
Yeah.
And that's the thing in New York. It's like you can't find parking. It's at Walmart. There's a whole lot of parking spots. I don't have to worry about trying to find
I
parking.
love Walmart.
Worrying
I'll drop
about trying to
Madison Valley
find
Street in a
things.
heartbeat.
Like
where she go.
Walmart is, but I mostly
I'm
go
a
to Target.
Target girl.
Yeah, I
don't
love
like
Target.
Walmart. Walmart is not.
I fuck with Target now because if you find the right nigga at Price Match, they'll let you get away with some shit.
Because the Walmart here in New York is just sucks. I feel like the stores in New York just sucks. You can't find nothing.
Well, then go
They're
back home. Then, goddamn it, stop talking
It
shit.
sucks. It really does.
No, it does. You're right.
At Dead's Birth, that's some crazy shit to say. Dead's Birth says, can't even tell a man thanks. His next sentence gonna be, where you from? No cap. No cap. Don't tell me thanks. Don't tell me thanks on some cute shit.
No, I don't.
What you mean thanks?
Cap or no cap?
Cap. Cap.
Some real cancer shit. Stick to your job. Even when we dead ass wrong. Fuck that cap. No cap.
But if you say
Niggas is
thanks with a
nasty.
smile and you look me in my eye, that's not asking me to speak to you.
Why can't I just say thank you?
See, that's
Am I
the
not
problem.
Why
supposed
do
to
you
be
need eye
nice?
contact to say
I've learned to
thanks?
just accept
Because I
compliments.
want you to know. Thank you very much for helping
'Cause I'm
me. I
being
appreciate
polite.
That.
No, it was my pleasure.
Everybody can go about their life.
Where y'all from?
Leave me the fuck alone. That's where I'm from.
You're giving
That's
me
what I'm like,
mad
you doing too much,
FaceTime.
mister.
You're giving me mad FaceTime. I'm being nice. Thank you. All right, I hear you.
Now, if I look at you and be like, but if I'm just like, okay, thank you.
This why.
thank
This
you.
is why I can't
Yeah,
even
thank
like
you, and keep it
appreciate
pushing.
shit no
Now,
more because
don't land
I smile
on my
a little
face
bit.
with a
It
thank
turns
you.
into a thing. Some nigga on the train said something to me this morning. He was looking at me, and I'm minding my own business and my own shit or whatever. And he was like, "Yo, I like your pants," and I'm like, "Thank you." I can't even fucking smile. I fucking love these pants. And I can't even be like, thank you, because I just know that's just an invitation to say something.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, my nigga. Appreciate you, brother man. The fuck?
Put the waist trainer. No cap.
What? What's your problem, son? It's a joking
Cap or
ass
no
day.
cap. Put the waist trainer around your shoulders too.
Yeah, I'm big y'all fucking backs.
I hated that.
Why
saying.
are you attacking me?
I hated
and I
that
thought we
saying.
were friends.
You're not my accountability partner.
Well, if you waiting for me, you're gonna be waiting because I'm not coming to Midtown on a Monday. No more.
Don't worry, we got one for bruh man too. Cap or no cap. At T_Sadiddy says, people really be thinking they better than you because of clothes.
No cap. Because what y'all got going on?
No cap.
Tahoe TV says, I still need 5 minutes with Joffrey. I don't care.
Joffrey? You dead ass? You not gonna let it go?
Nah, yo.
Game of Thrones.
Oh, I don't watch shit like that.
I still need 5 minutes with Joffrey.
You watch SVU, like some real murder shit, some real sad, depressing shit, but you gonna watch a show about fucking fire ass dragons?
I've never been into anime, none of that weird shit.
She said fire ass
You didn't
dragons.
say shit about Japanese people.
Anime, anything that has to do with like fantasy worlds and sorceries and all this type of things and goblins. And I did watch all the Harry Potters. It was fire. Finally.
What's your house?
This nigga, fucking Slytherin, nigga.
Bang, bang, Slytherin, gang. Yes.
Nah. I think I would have been Slytherin. I know you're Slytherin for fact. He's definitely like Hufflepuff.
You calling a nigga a badger?
That's a Hufflepuff ass nigga.
Hufflepuff is just a wild thing to call a nigga. That's just mad.
Hufflepuff ass nigga.
Oh, Hufflepuff ass nigga.
That's calling me pussy, be honest. That's really, you can't call somebody Hufflepuff in their house. You know what I'm saying?
Tough niggas.
I ain't fucking weak, yo. But thank you for identifying me correctly. It means a lot to me.
Yeah, you come on, you got.
It's been a very
It's a serpent,
heightened emotional episode of So Shameless today, but I really enjoyed it.
I did too.
Thank
Yeah, I
you,
had
bro,
fun.
man, for
Yeah,
your
it was
energy.
actually.
Thank you, Dodge, for your water.
I didn't say nothing to fucking embarrass myself. Yes! No clips, motherfucker!
And thank you.
They gonna find a way.
Yeah.
You gonna see some shit like, yo, did I say that? did that
harassing ass nigga!
Did that happen?
We'll see y'all next week. So Shameless.
You harassing ass nigga!
That's bad funny.
You bothering bitches!